Goes the family? Welcome back to Larry's Anything Goes. Hopefully you guys had a great and exceptional day. Today's word of the day is traction. It stands for the adhesive fraction of a body on a surface, or which it moves the traction of a wheel on a rail. And the main reason why I chose this word today is because we all talk about progression. We all talk about making specific moves in life on all specific levels. However, the question of the day is, are you receiving any traction? Is it actually moving in any motion whatsoever? And a lot of times, and I'm guilty of this myself, is because it's just a lack of what we do on a regular basis. One of the gift and the curse of social media is most people spend a various amount of time on it. However, most people don't spend a lot of time on it to try to cultivate relationships and market their brand and sell specific products. Most people are spending their time just sharing funny videos and funny memes and all that good stuff, and nothing wrong with having a laugh or two. However, a lot of times we're just wasting our time, not doing anything productive on any level. And a lot of times the people are they're like a coach slash trainer for you, in the sense to where they're trying to help you gain traction on some sort of level so that you can grow. But you get upset. One will get upset if you're actually offering some advice, and to take it as, excuse me, excuse me. Of course, I would sneeze during my live. Excuse me. Anyways, one will take that as you have to back off. You're stressing me out. Blah 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 blah. And a lot of times people aren't ready for success because success breeds stress. And that's nothing people don't understand or don't want to look at the other side of it. The person that owns that brick and mortar store, they might have economic success, but a lot of times that success breeds stress. The person that owns that car dealership or mechanic shop, etc., and so forth, success breeds stress. That's what I'm getting at the end of the day. Okay, for a lot of times. So question is, are you ready to handle that stress? Are you ready to take on that stress? Or are you just going to cry and go back to the drawing board and be like, well, it's too hard. Well, if it wasn't hard, then it wouldn't be worth it, at the end of the day. And a lot of times people just don't want to take that into, unfortunately, they don't want to take that into consideration, that success brings stress. Can't put it any other way. Okay. Whether it's online success, whether it's you selling products, there's going to be some stress behind it. So the question is, can you handle it? One, and can you take it? Because a lot of times people think it's going, even when something appears to be easy, that day always comes when something crazy is going to happen, to where you're going to have to respond from a physical standpoint, respond from a mental standpoint, get your mental right, or two or three, you're going to have to respond from economic perspective and spend a lot of money. So question is, are you really ready for that traction in life that you want? A lot of times people aren't, and that's why they don't make the moves. They say they want something, but their actions say a whole different thing. Okay? A whole different thing. All right? Now, today's quote is from one of the greats, Muhammad Ali. He said, and I quote, "Don't count the days, make the days count." And I couldn't agree with that statement more, because unfortunately, a lot of times people are always counting till the weekend, which I think that's very sad. And the pandemic has taught me that it's like when you're only living for 1 to 2 days out of the week, or people are just counting to the next vacation or whatnot. And I'm of the mindset now, it's like, well, what are you doing to create a life? What little things are you doing every single day, 7 days a week, to create a life, not that looks good on social media to where you have the overpriced house and the overpriced car, but you're creating the life that actually you don't need a vacation from. You're creating a life that you don't have to, always escape from, or dreading getting up in the morning, dreading going to the office, dreading this, dreading that. What actions are you taking to not have that kind of life? Because the one thing the pandemic has taught a lot of people, including myself, is that when we have more free time, we have two choices. Either we can waste it, or we can spend it doing something productive, so that we can put ourselves in position to create a life that we don't have to take a vacation from. Because a lot of successful people spend a lot of money on vacations every year, not just because they want to get away and have fun, but because they just want to get away from the life that they built for themselves. So it's up to you at the end of the day. What moves you're going to make in this life in order for you to move forward. Some people can help you, but at the end of the day, the ultimate choice is on you. man, woman, female, child, etc., and so forth. You know, whether you're in school, whether you got a job, whether you have a business, the onus is on you at the end of the day. So what are you going to do? Because pointing the blame game gets very old, and eventually it's like, do you need the Similac and do you need a bib? That's all I got to say. Do you need a bottle? Because a lot of times we hear grown people cry and whine over things that they could have avoided if they just would have took some sort of action in some sort of way. Because just scrolling the net is all the time, or out of a big chunk of your day, is not going to help you make money moves in any specific way. All right. So on that note, do the great 3 free things, family. Like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the online store. LarrysAnythingGoes LLC sells various amounts of retail products. We are actually a part of, if you're a crypto investor, we are actually a part of Gold Standard Partners, where you have the opportunity to not only buy cryptocurrency, but the opportunity to refer others to do the same thing. You can make money off of referral marketing from a cryptocurrency standpoint, all right? So have a great day. Make money moves, or unfortunately, you will live broke like a fool, all right? Take care.